Hi, I'm Caroline Romano, and you're watching The Music Enthusiast.
Hi, what's up? I'm Sarah from the Music Enthusiast, and today I'm here with Caroline Romano. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
No problem. Again, I'm super excited to be chatting with you. So, what was the first thing you listened to today?
Oh my goodness. I think it was Our Time is Short by Gang of Youths. I was driving to a school and it was raining, and I was like, I need to be depressed. So I played that song.
Yeah, they recently released a single. I forgot what it was called exactly. I think it was like Tend the Garden or something like that.
Huh. I need to check it out. I am back on their swing because I read the Song of Achilles book and they have that song Achilles Come Down. And so I'm just, back in my Greek mythology phase, I guess. But
I actually think they're releasing an album next month as well. So, yeah.
perfect timing. Great. Thank you for telling me that because I'm hyped now.
So, speaking of albums, you're releasing an album tomorrow. Your date is.
Yes.
How are you feeling? Are you nervous?
I'm really nervous because I've never released an album before and it's 16 songs. And I think my first thing is like, oh my God, is anyone going to listen to this? And then secondly, if they do listen, are they going to like it? But I'm excited just as the same as I am nervous. It's been a long process, but glad it's here.
Yeah, totally. I mean, with even with the singles, like there's a variety of like upbeat singles, and then there's like slow singles like Panic Attack, and then
Mhm.
like there's like the medium one, which is sort of like Ireland in 2009, where it's like in between.
Yeah,
So, did was this intentional to like give them a variety, or did it just come naturally?
definitely. I think it's always my intention to have a wide variety in an album because I like to tell a linear story. I like this to be like kind of a chapter of my life that I write about. And this is for me, I kind of wrote from like 17 to my current age of 20. That's kind of what this time period encapsulates. So I think, yeah, it's a lot of ups and downs. I wanted to keep people on their toes and interested, but that also just did come naturally with just, writing about my life, which is up and down. So,
Mhm. And you sort of tend to like dramatize in some songs. So, what is your
yeah.
most dramatic song on this album?
Oh my God, they're all so like for what too? Like so dramatic for what? I need to calm down. But I have a song in there called Dramatic, and it's literally just about me being like, I'm only pretty when I'm crying, like nobody loves me, like literally like that. Because that's how you feel when you're like a 16, 17-year-old girl. Like you think everyone hates you and you only know how to be emotional, and I never grew out of that. So I think Dramatic is the most dramatic song.
Amazing. I love how that sort of like coincides with the single with the
Yeah.
So, what song took the longest to make from this album?
Oh, that's hard. Um, I mean, Dramatic I wrote when I was 16 and I re-recorded it this year. So, well, December of 2021. So that was definitely like a long process, but I would say that the hardest song to actually write was probably Oddities and Prodigies
Yeah.
because it's a 2-minute song and there was so much I wanted to say. And I wanted it to go through all those different like changes and fluctuations in it. So that was just a lot of like revising and cutting back lyrics. So that one took kind of a while.
And specifically in Oddities and Prodigies, like you said, there's like parts where you're sort of like talking, and then there's like that rock, and then there's like that bit of like when you're like, I feel so bloody beautiful, like that sort of
Yeah.
little riff. So, which one did you create first? And did you always want it to be like a mishmash of everything?
Yeah, I wanted it to be like the first like opening scene of a movie. I wanted it to be like you get a little bit of everything that you're gonna get a taste kind of. Kind of like a musical. I was very inspired by like Queen and how their tempo changes and fluctuations in their songs. Um, yeah, I think the first thing I wanted you to like get the picture of me like running down the street about to go on this journey. And so I just started writing that and I just kind of was humming that na 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 na. And then I wrote it with my buddies Michael and Chucky Iolo, and they were kind of like, okay, well, we can't do that the whole time. So let's find some other melody. So we just had fun with it.
Yeah. And in the music video, I saw you were like actually running on like a mini treadmill. So what was that experience like?
It was it was really fun, but it was way more challenging than I expected. It humbled me greatly. Because like I guess I'm used to running on a treadmill that has handles and I'm not like in a jumpsuit.
Yeah.
So we filmed it in like my director's parking lot. It was literally like cold. It was December. And I kept falling off this treadmill and it was a whole thing, but it was fun. It was definitely made me motivated to run more. So
And I mean, looking as glamorous as you were in that music video, totally.
oh, thank you. I did not feel glamorous, but thank you.
No problem. Um, I heard that you like to write in your childhood bedroom. So
Mhm.
did some of these tracks come from that as well?
Definitely. I wrote Leaving Wednesday. I wish I had it on film. Most of the slower dramatic, most of the slower ones I wrote in my childhood bedroom. I tend to write love songs there too. I don't know why. I think I spend a lot of like time reflecting when I go home. And I think that's kind of why I write in my bedroom. And there's also not much to do when I go home to Mississippi. So I think that might be why. But there are several songs that I wrote in my childhood bedroom.
Amazing. And what is your favorite track on this album? I know it's really hard, but
It is hard, and every time I say it, people are disappointed in this answer. But my favorite song is Leaving Wednesday
okay.
because it's the song to me that came the most naturally, and it is the to me a song that summarizes so much of what I want to say in that album in a way that's very unique and personal to me. And I know like every artist's favorite song is probably the audience's least favorite. So I think that's kind of the case here. But
Amazing. I can't wait to listen to it tomorrow. So I'm gonna move on to your show tomorrow.
oh
How
yeah, I am excited. Yes, kind of nervous, but we'll see.
Mhm. Are you gonna play some songs off this album?
Yeah, I'm playing 7 songs off the album. So kind of I'm playing most of those songs for the first time live. Like that'll be the first time I play a lot of them live. And yeah, we worked hard to build like a cool show for it. It's more just hoping that people come, kind of. So if you're in Nashville tomorrow, come to the analog.
Exactly. I'm unfortunately not because I live in Montreal, but whenever you come here, I will definitely be there.
I will definitely come to you. Please. I would love that.
Amazing. And what who are your favorite artists right now?
Oh, right now I'm really into Noah Kahan is like one of my favorite artists ever. His like lyrics just pierce my soul. I've always loved Taylor Swift. I'll always listen to Taylor Swift. She's my go-to. I've been listening to the Sour album by Olivia Rodrigo again. 1975, Harry Styles. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm in right now. I'm trying to the Lumineers too. I think it's because it's springtime. I'm trying to like brighten my mood or make it more like nostalgic somehow. So trying to get to spring. It's currently very wintry here though.
Yeah.
So
It's super sunny out here, but it's like freezing and it's icy
mm,
here. So
no, I've never been to Montreal, but it sounds definitely colder than Nashville. So
in the wintertime, yes. In the summertime, maybe not.
really?
Yeah,
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna have to visit.
totally. Well, thank you so much again for chatting with me. It was so much fun, and I cannot wait for this album to blow up.
Thank you so much for having me. Thanks for listening. Really, really appreciate it.